Hi, Cancer. Welcome to your tarot reading. If you're new, welcome in. If you're returning, welcome back. Either way, thank you so much for being here. Thank you for sharing your energy with me. I do appreciate it. Make sure you like and follow on TikTok and YouTube. I'm trying to grow my collective on both. I just want to reach more people and help more people with my tarot messages. Um, so the more you guys interact too, it does help. It does help my channel, but it helps me reach more people, which is the point for me. So I want to build a spiritual community this year. It's a huge goal for me. And I love hearing from you guys. I love chatting with you guys and hearing your stories. So any interaction, very much appreciated around here. So if you are new, I'm going to pull two of these oracle cards, get an overall feel for the energies, and then I have tarot. I pull a traditional Celtic cross spread, just a general message. Whatever comes out is the message spirit needs for you to hear or wants you to hear. I did bring out the angel animal, not animal. I have an angel animal oracle card too. These are just the regular angel oracle cards. I've been really drawn to those lately, so I kind of just go with my intuition on that. And then I did bring out a Rider Waite tarot deck in case we need any clarifiers. I haven't needed any so far, but you never know. So let's see what we can get for Cancer. I have to split these cards in half because they're so thick. I can't shuffle without splitting it in half. Which I love them because they're very sturdy, but it just makes the deck very thick and it's very hard to shuffle the cards. So we have fast changes. We've gotten that for a few zodiacs here in the collective reading. So we got 3. That's fine. We'll get you an extra one. It'll be our little secret. We won't tell nobody, right? So I feel like a few zodiac signs have gotten this. Fast changes. You'll be leaving a job suddenly or getting one very quickly, or your work may change dramatically in a short time. Go with the flow. So we've gotten that a lot in the collective readings. I feel like a lot of things are just transitioning and changing right now for the collective. Saving face. You may need to grin and bear it to maintain respect and keep your job. Or you need to smile and make nice to get the position that you want. Interesting. So maybe those are the fast changes. You got something coming in that you want, and you just kind of have to play nice until it comes in. Roll the dice. Time to put yourself out there. You're hiding your talents, and it's time to take a risk and step into the spotlight now. Wow. Maybe that's in this job. Maybe that's the fast changes. You kind of show them what you're made of, and you just got to kind of grin and bear it with the people that you're with right now, but then that changes. So very, very cool. Those can be in different places in your life. They don't all have to be about work, but all right, let's pull from the tarot and see what we have for Cancer. So my website should be back up and running by the end of August. If you're interested in a personal reading, they will be listed on there. I have some new coaching programs, some astrology stuff. There's also like free printables, free downloads, and then there's a bunch of different courses and like presentations you can purchase and everything. So I've got everything: tarot, astrology, crystals, coaching programs, mindsets, like all of it is on there. So, and it is very interactive. It's pretty cool. So I'm excited to show it to you guys, but take me another week or two to get it all finished. So we have the Star, the King of Swords, Ace of Wands, 3 of Pentacles, 5 of Pentacles, 3 of Cups, Queen of Wands, Page of Wands, 3 of Wands, and then we have the Knight of Pentacles. Underneath we have the Sun. Woohoo! I love this card. It's my favorite card in the whole deck. So this is like the underlying energy, the underneath. This is a very positive card. It's the Sun card. It's all about joy, happiness, growth, abundance, all the things, positivity, freedom. It's also about, the freedom to be yourself, to express yourself. So we have this child here on horseback, and it can be about like your inner child. Just let your inner child run free. But it is about, joy, happiness, vitality, those things. So the situation here is the Star. The Star is about hope and renewal and healing. I feel like there's some hope and recognition coming in here, maybe some inspiration that's coming in here, but this is definitely about healing. So a block here is the King of Swords. This can be an actual person. It is an air sign. Excuse me. And that's been happening a lot, like in certain readings, like my throat chakra gets blocked and I don't know why. So this can be an actual person. What is this? Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Um, this can be an actual person blocking you, or this can just be an energy. It's about logic, head over heart type of energy, but it's also about like truth and clarity. So maybe you're just not very clear right now on your healing. Maybe you're not sure where you need to heal, what you need to heal. So the root of this, or the cause of this, is this Ace of Wands. Sorry, I drew blank. And the Ace of Wands is all about like a passionate new beginning. It's kind of stepping forward into a new project. It's also about like inspiration. So maybe it's just a very good, positive, passionate energy. In the recent past, we have the Three of Pentacles, which is about teamwork. It's about recognition. It's about collaboration. So he's working on this project with these other people, kind of consulting with them. And he's like literally building into the stone on this building. So his work is going to be seen. And it's about working with a team. And your subconscious here, your higher self, is the Five of Pentacles. So the Five of Pentacles is about it can be a lack mindset, abandonment, feeling left out in the cold. So your subconscious is kind of telling you maybe it doesn't want to be abandoned. So maybe you have an abandonment wound you need to work on, or you're just having this lack mindset right now because what you want is not coming into fruition. But in the near future, we have the Three of Cups, which is about joy, celebration. So I feel like you're going to be celebrating very soon, whether that's with friends, family, loved ones. But you're definitely going to be celebrating something soon. This can be, a party you go to. This can be a reunion of friends, but it's definitely joy and excitement. Your advice from Spirit is the Queen of Wands. She is very charismatic, very go-getter. She's a social butterfly. Like, it's a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag. But she is very much about stepping into her power, very authoritative. She knows what she wants. She's very magnetic, very nurturing type of energy. So I feel like Spirit is just telling you to, find your vibrancy, find your joy again, and step into that. And the influence of your energy right now is the Page of Wands, which is about enthusiasm, again with the passion. So it's not quite as passionate as an Ace of Wands, but the Page of Wands is about like optimism, enthusiasm. So I feel like you're very enthusiastic and you're very optimistic about this, but you're also kind of getting in your head here with this Five of Pentacles. So don't do that to yourself. Your hopes and fears, you have the Three of Wands. So you're hoping for growth and expansion. You could be hoping for travel, because this can be a card about travel, but you're definitely wanting growth and expansion, whatever area that is in for you. And it can resonate differently for each of you. It can be you wanting to grow in your career, wanting to grow spiritually. Maybe you want to grow within a relationship, but this is about growth and expansion and travel. So you could be traveling to a completely different continent. You can be traveling across state. You could just be traveling to another town for either a person or a job. But you're definitely wanting expansion here, moving forward. So the overall energy is the Knight of Pentacles. So the Knight of Pentacles is a very stable energy. It's a very grounded energy. Pentacles are slower moving energy, so this isn't fast, but it's a very stable energy. And this is like the Knight of Pentacles is all about like an offer of stability. So this could be like he's about routines, like taking care of the little things that we need to take care of in between the big things, if that makes sense. Like, it's all those little mundane adulting tasks, I call them, that we don't want to do that need to be done. It's all about like your routine. So I definitely feel like you're leaning more into a routine, more of an abundant type, stable mindset here. And that's good coming out of that Five of Pentacles. I feel like you're moving into more of a stable, grounded energy, and that's very good for you. But yeah, this is great. Like, I love where this is going. So let's see. Oh, go to tarot deck. What do we not see coming in here for Cancer Spirit? What does Cancer not see coming? So we have the Six of Swords. Okay. We have the Six of Swords, which is about moving on to calmer waters. It's about transitions. So I feel like you're moving into calmer waters here. We have the Eight of Wands, which is a fast moving energy. It's about action, but it's also about ease and flow. So I feel like you're transitioning into more of a go with the flow, easy type energy, focusing on the stability, kind of taking things a little bit slower. And then we have the Page of Swords, which is about patience. It's also about like learning something new. So you could be taking your time with something and learning about it first before you go all in. And then we have the High Priestess. She is about a higher knowledge, sacred knowledge. She is about like hidden secrets. But I also feel like this is about like your intuition. Maybe, trust your intuition here, because you don't, you don't want to go into a situation without trusting your intuition about it. So what are the actions and advice, Spirit? Actions and advice for Cancer. Yeah, I don't see anything super negative here other than that Five of Pentacles with your mindset. So just try not to sit in that too long, You don't want to do that to yourself. You don't want to stay in your head like that. There's always that one card. It's got to fly out. One more card, please, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. Oh my gosh, that went way over there too. Okay. Goodness. All right. Oh, okay. So actions and advice. We have the Devil here. This negativity. Don't sit in this negative mindset. Get rid of toxic behaviors, toxic mindsets, toxic people, any toxicity. Also, don't feel trapped in situations. See how these people have like chains, but they can take these chains off of their neck. So don't feel like you're trapped in a situation. Don't feel like you're stuck in a situation, but also heal from this. This can be like a negative mindset with this Five of Pentacles, Spirit's telling you to kind of release that and get rid of that toxicity. We have the Hierophant here, which is like traditions. It's about institutions. It can also be like spiritual leadership. So maybe you're stepping more into a spiritual leader type energy, because it does say here, let's see, fast changes, but put yourself out there. You're hiding your talents. So maybe you're becoming more of a leader type. Could be a religious type. It doesn't have to be. But it's just a leader. So this is like a mentor energy. And also step into this. So the Nine of Pentacles is about like the fruits of your labor. She's about luxury, financial freedom. But it's also about like your self-worth. So know that you're worthy. Step into this self-worth attitude. Get rid of these negative mindsets, because this is really awesome. You have a lot of new stuff coming in here. You've got some really good, healthy energy coming in here. I really love this for you, Cancer. So focus on that good. Try not to sit into that, that lack mindset too much. Definitely want to feel your feelings, but you don't want to focus too long on them, Feel them and heal through them and then move on from it. All right, Spirit, what do we have for Cancer? Quiet retreat. It's time to disconnect from the outer world so that you can discern and process your true thoughts and feelings from your inner world. Create this quiet time for yourself and you'll have more clarity about what to do next. I love that. So maybe take a little time for yourself, do a meditation. I get a lot of information, a lot of ideas and downloads when I do my meditations. I think it helps clear my mind so that I can actually hear that intuition coming through. because otherwise my mind's just go, go, go. So I hope that this message helps. I hope it resonated and can bring you some clarity. And I'll see you guys next week. Bye.